Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for joining me this week. So this week I'm going to be talking about my favorite parts of this fabulous book, the PD book, 7 Habits That Transform Professional Development. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts about this wonderful book, then please keep on watching. Okay, so this wonderful book was released, I think, not too long ago, maybe just last year. And what I love about this book is it's so practical. There are some really easy to follow advice items that we can just implement and use straight away. And I'm just going to, without giving away the fantastic elements of this book, I'm just going to give you a teaser so that you'll then buy the book and read the book yourselves. So the book is divided into these lovely 7 practices, and it starts off with determining a purpose. I'm just going through the chapter titles here. Engaging emotions, because we know that as humans we're filled with different kinds of emotions, and they're not good or bad, but just to honor the different emotions that we go through as humans. Navigate power is chapter 3. Chapter 4 is about anchoring in adult learning. So the book really is focused on helping teachers grow professionally, to evolve, and to be lifelong learners. Chapter 5 is design intentionally. So these wonderful authors give us tools for intentional design and a process to intentionally design effective PD. Number 6 is about attend to these certain details. Number 7 is facilitate adaptively. So if I go to some of the sections, and you can see all the post-it notes that I've got, in determined purpose, there's a great little acronym that the authors share called PARTY. So how do we create transformative PD party? So we start with P, a purpose, which is really important. A, who is our audience, and taking that into consideration. R, different routines. So routines is about planning intentionally and attending to those details. Technique is about how to execute that plan and facilitate adaptively. So of course, when we plan professional development, it's not a cookie cutter and just a fixed template that we just deliver to everybody. But like teachers in the classroom, we have to be flexible and responsive to the learners that are in front of us. So that means that we have to be flexible, respectful, responsive, and adaptive. And why is about knowing yourself, being the best person that you can be, the best version of who you are. Now, my other favorite section, and then I'm going to stop there because I want everybody to read this wonderful book, is how to orchestrate pleasant emotions. I think that that's key to any kind of effective, transformative professional learning opportunity. So on page 80, the authors have wonderful ideas how to orchestrate pleasant emotions, and I'm just going to read out a few. So the first one is, when participants are arriving and settling in, play upbeat music, but just don't play it too loud. So something that's uplifting, because we know that music can really lift our spirits and our mood and our emotions and get us ready for the learning space. So play some upbeat music as participants are coming in. Another idea is, at the start of the session, play a short video that is heartwarming or humorous and that connects learners to the content for the session. So a very short video, I think, or a graphic or a story can be really effective to engage your participants. And we know as professional learning providers that the first 2 hours of any professional development opportunity is key, is vital to captivating and to also build that respect and earn that trust from your audience. This is something that I found really interesting, and something that I did notice in some professional development courses that I've attended. It says, place fresh mint plants on the table. And I was thinking, is that why some professional development providers put mints on the table for people to eat? The smell of mint apparently is energizing, and we can use our senses to activate our emotions. So I thought that was a really good one. Another one is, I mean, there's a huge long list, and I don't want to give away the whole list. So I'm just going to give you 2 more, okay? Include images in your slides that evoke connection of love and joy. We're big fans of natural imagery and animals, especially baby animals. So I thought that was important because we want to elicit positive emotions when we're delivering professional learning opportunities. And so having visuals that bring love and bring joy to audiences' faces, I think is really important too. And then I'm going to share one more, but it's going to be really difficult for me to choose which one because there's so many here. So the last one that I'm going to read out to you is get people out of their seats at least once an hour. I probably do it once every 30 minutes. Moving our bodies generates endorphins. Of course, be mindful of mobility issues. Of course, we have to be inclusive in terms of our opportunities. Make sure the out-of-seat activities are easy and accessible. And then the authors give some ideas of how we can encourage that movement in our professional development courses. The authors also suggest to invite people to dance like a toddler or throw tennis balls at each other. And I love that because it's almost like giving everybody a brain break, especially if everybody's really working hard cognitively and thinking really deeply about some of the concepts that we're covering. We want to give our participants a brain break. So thank you, Elena Aguilar and Lori Cohen, for writing this wonderful book. I highly recommend it. I've just given you a few tidbits of gold of what is shared in this PD book. So if you have the opportunity, please buy this book. Thank you so much for joining me again this week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.